Alright, now I got on all messages. Okay, I had to grab my cord. I forgot my cord. Amateur move, you know. Share Bear, good to see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Hope you're not working too hard. I am carving a figurine here. And it is out of stone. It's a quartz, calcite, maybe a little bit of barite mixed in there, matrix. And it's one full piece. I started with I don't know, it was about maybe this size when I started. This is day 4 that I've been working on it now. Love that beautiful contrast in there. Get that kind of marble look to it. Here's what the mirror looks like. Hope everybody's having a great day. Trying to beat the weather. We got some rainstorms coming in. You guys aren't going to be able to see that, are you? Let me get something to put that on. There we go. Now, hopefully you guys can see. now I'm just working on this side, trying to pull out the area in between the legs, give them a little more definition. I've never even drawn a frog ever in my life. Like, I don't even remember drawing a frog as a kid. I might have, but I know as an adult I haven't. I just started this freehand. I didn't have a pattern or anything to go by. Everything I saw online was pretty either cartoon frogs or like super realism frogs, so kind of just went with the flow, the frog flow. Just, come on here, work. There we go. Are you at work today, Share Bear? Oh, the clouds are starting to roll in. It's getting dark. Italy, good to see you. How are you? How's everybody doing today? Just working on a little frog guy here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. I appreciate the support. Stopping in, saying hi. I'll be sure to return. Hey, what are you doing over there? Are you trying to get water? Is that what you're doing? Come here. I'll put some water in it. Come here. Is that what you want? Take it. She was over there trying to climb up on the table and get into my rock cleaning tub because there's water in it. I looked over there. She was climbing up the table trying to get up there. Their little bowl was empty from water. They do have a full fresh creek here to drink, but I still put clean water down for them. Sue, good to see you. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm working on my little frog guy here. It's a part of it's calcite, part of it's quartz, and I think there might be a little barite in there, but it's got this beautiful marble look to it. And I just started with a solid rock and started carving it down. I'm great, thank you. I wanted to get on and say hi and see how everybody was doing before the rain hit. It's been raining on and off all week, and then we have another 2 or 3 days of rain ahead. I figured this is my 4th day working on it. I wanted to get out here and get some more done while I had the chance. Oh yeah, I think you were, the froggy. Yeah, you were here when he asked for the frog. That's the frog I started for him. I've never even drawn a frog, ever. Not even a day in my life. I can't remember as a kid drawing a frog. I know I haven't as an adult. It's the first for me. Frog for the froggy. Yeah, I remember now. I almost had to start all over the front of his, I had his head bigger, and I'm carving away, and I got to some of the calcite, and it broke off, and I was like, ah! But I was able to fix it, thank goodness. Oh, he's gonna love it. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope so. I tried using a piece of jasper first, and it just wasn't working. It was too hard. I mean, the quartz on here is hard too, but it's only in some areas. What have you been up to since I talked to you last? Fighting the beavers on the side of the road? Oh, wait, oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I talked to you during the premiere. I was thinking the live was the last time I talked to you, but I just talked to you during the premiere. Saturday. Yeah. I got rocks to bring. If he doesn't, I will. Went to ops yesterday and was thinking about you. Oh, yeah, I kind of miss it. I wouldn't mind seeing how it looks now. Oh man, I went, was it yesterday? Yesterday I went to the creek and I was doing the video for this Saturday, the Just Around the Bend series. And I came like that close to getting bit by a water moccasin. It's on the premiere for this Saturday. You'll be able to see it. Girl, I was so scared. I've never been that close to getting bit by one before. Snakes don't really bother me. I'm not scared of them per se. I have a respect for them. A good respect. Stay far away. But I thought it was dead. And I went to take a picture so I could share it with you guys. And that thing jumped up like this. Started coming at me and I took off running. Which I think is the complete opposite of what you're supposed to do. But I just reacted. I couldn't help it. Jamie, good to see you. How are you? I was wondering if you'd been back at all. Yeah, I'll try to go back. I mean, the creek is 10 feet right there from my house, and I just follow it downstream. But I try to go, I go like every other day, whether I film it or not is different. But I try to at least get a video once a week of it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I've been loving your mail call videos, especially all those chocolates, man. I need to sign. Where do you sign up for those at? I need some of those treat boxes. And those little baby miniature Tic Tacs, those are so cute. I love miniature things, whether it's little thimbles or tiny houses, or little, just anything miniature is really cute. Let's see if I can turn it here. See, there's the creek right there. It's literally right in the backyard. Yeah, it was quite the scare. Come on. I'm working on this little dog guy, carving him. Yeah, the whole front of this right here, I had broke off, and I was like, no. But I was able to bring it down and kind of, it's still not completely done. I just kind of have it shaped right now. I don't have any of the details or anything in it, but I'm going to work down this side and pull out his stomach area and around the legs. And I gave him a little log, like a frog on a log, like see his little froggy butt. I think when I was started this one and I saw the black and white like that, I was like, oh, this will make a cute little skunk. I've got some more of this material. I might make a skunk. Yeah, like I said, I've never drawn a frog ever, so it's just new to me. I'm having a blast doing it though. Couldn't really find anything online as far as like patterns, because it was either, they're really cutesy frogs where they're kissing, or they got exaggerated legs or something, and the other ones were like the hyper real one where it looks like there's a real frog sitting there, like on a figurine or whatever. And I didn't really want to do that because he asked for something similar to effigy, and he's like the ancestors, so. Yes, frog on a log. That's what I've been calling him, frog on a log. There's a frog on a log in the hole in the bottom of the sea. I don't know that whole song, but I remember it. And I'm gonna make something. I don't think he's in here. I'm gonna make something for his wife too. I cut out this piece of wood, some natural driftwood, and I made a flat shelf right here with the pretty wood grain. And I'm gonna inset. I have those. They're like little tea light candles, but they're the you turn the button on. It's got like a watch battery or something. I'm gonna inlay that in here so don't. You put it on the wall like that. This side's flat, and you'll be looking at this side, the wood side, with the little candle up there. Very cool. Yeah, just it's nothing, extraordinary. Just a little personal touch. mask. Excuse me. I hate wearing these things. I feel like I can't hear and I can't see, even though it's only on my mouth. It's the weirdest thing. Never realized I was claustrophobic until I started wearing these when COVID hit. Anything handmade is extraordinary. Yeah, I have a real big respect for people that are able to take things like that, and I see so many people that make just amazing things. I've always carved, like wood, make some little things here and there, but I've never done in stone before like this. It's all new to me. I watch people do it online and they make it look so easy. It's like effortless when I see them do it. I'll show you a sneak peek. One of these rocks I found. It'll be in Saturday's video. I thought it might have been a piece of wood, but because of this, I don't know, this texture or pattern that it has on the front. See all those lines in there? It made me think it was a piece of wood, but when I got it home and looked, I'm thinking that it might be some like jasper, chert type something with chalcedony running through it. Because I don't see any like wood grain that sticks out. But sometimes you don't see it. I know we do have those, the Lepidodendron tree, and then the root to that tree doesn't show wood grain, so it could be one of those, but yeah, I thought that, because it doesn't show that great on camera, but it's almost like little squares or something, I don't know. And it covers this whole side, but it's not on the rest of the rock. And this side's got some beautiful red coming through. It's super mineralized, it's super heavy, so I'm hoping I'll be able to cut through it with my saw, because I got a 7-inch saw, so I'll probably only be able to get just about half and then have to flip it and cut it again. But that's almost 5 pounds. And then I found another one that's very similar, but this one's bigger and it doesn't have those weird lines on it. This one I think is going to be like some type of sedimentary rock that's solidified. So I'll be able to cut it and polish it. It'll be all pretty inside. Get it wet. And this one's got real beautiful red showing in it too. That'll be interesting. It's almost honeycomb on the screen. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. So maybe it's not wood, and maybe it was just a fossil, and that's why it's on the top there. I bet you that's what it is, coral. Now that you said that, that's probably what I'm seeing. Just a big solid colony of corals all grouped together, or it's just some on the top, one or the other. I have a hard time discerning the sandstone and the siltstone from some of the jasper, chert, and wood here because everything is so highly, there's so much silica in the creek here. Like this one, I believe it's sandstone. But then when I cut it open, it is this beautiful red. Wish the light was out. It's all overcast. But it'll take a really pretty polish. But you can tell that it's not really quite jasper. When I look at it under magnification, I could still see a little bit of graininess to it. That's why I always think it's a sandstone. You can just see the silica in there. It'll be a surprise. Yeah, it'll be a good surprise. I've cut a couple of them lately that have been really nice. Oh yeah, you saw the one with the dendrites. That one really shocked me. This one I cut yesterday. Yeah, this is one of the ones I found in the video too. There's half of it. Isn't that pretty? It's got some red clay in there at the top still. And the little bugs. Reminds me of salt rock. I give them the horses. Yeah, I know what salt rock is. You have horses? I've had horses almost all my life. We just got rid of the last one that we had, so I don't have any right now. He actually wasn't a horse. He was a henny. Horse donkey. Yes, and goats. That would be an amazing countertop. Oh yeah, for sure. I love mules and hennies. Yeah, he was the best. He would rode great, trailed. I mean, he was awesome. We just got to a bad spot and we couldn't really afford to take care of him, so we gave him to sold him to somebody that would. And the good thing we did, because we had a really, really, really bad flood right after that. And I would have had to get rid of him then, but at least he didn't have the trauma of the flood because his stall and his pasture and everything was ruined from the flood. And he would have been traumatized from being in there and all that metal bending and breaking around him. Not that I would have left them there during the flood, but, you know, as it started to happen, before I could pull them out, it would have really messed with them. Some horses can bounce, you know, animals can bounce back from that. Some of them, it really messes them up. We have 2 mammoth donkeys. Aw, cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to get another one, but just, bouncing back from a flood. Like, right here where I was standing, the water was this deep. That creek right there, that little nice peaceful creek became a roaring, raging river. We just got our 4-wheeler back in the last few months, and it was this time last year that it flooded, so it's been right at a year. The 4-wheeler was about 2 miles down the creek. Matter of fact, this Saturday where I'm hunting at in the creek is where the 4-wheeler was at, and it was 6 feet up in the trees, wedged up there. And the water rose and it got wedged in the trees. My husband's been working on it for the last couple months, taking it apart to see if he can salvage it, but it ruined it. Dang, sorry to hear that. Yeah, it was a shit show, but it's alright. Didn't break us. Yeah, I've been wanting to get another one. My in-laws have goats, and they live the next property over. They've got like 20-something goats. I can't have goats because we have 2 rescue dogs that are animal aggressive. I have 1 that's human aggressive and 2 that are animal aggressive. They did do good with the henny, but the henny would have kicked the shit out of them. But they did good with it. They didn't bother it. But anything, you know, like their size or smaller, they try to kill. So we don't have any chickens or anything because of them. But I'd rather have rescued them and have them out here in the country versus somebody in the city get them, and then there's another pit bull and another Rottweiler that bit somebody because the owner wasn't responsible. I saw it wasn't one of the mammoth donkeys like what you have. It was one of the little mini ones, but it had you know, regular hair. It looked like a regular donkey. It was just miniature, like toy size, not just like not like Shetland pony size, but like half that size, like tiny. Oh yeah, we have one that is very animal aggressive. Yeah, see, so you know, I have to be very careful with them. Yeah, I don't. They'll go to the creek and stuff with me, but I don't ever take them in public or anywhere like off the property or anything like that. I'm sure they would have gotten put down at the pound. It's sad because it's not even their fault. They weren't born like that. They're great dogs. That one, she's like 80-something pounds and she thinks she's a lap dog. She acts like a big baby. You go get some tweezers to try and pull a tick off of her and she'll start crying. Big old pit bull and she's all acting like a baby. Oh, you know what I would really love to have is one of those donkeys. Those are cool looking. The zebra donkeys. But I've heard that they have donkeys are ornery and temperamental and stubborn naturally, but I heard that the zebra donkeys were even twice as bad. Musical Mindset, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I'll put my mask back on. Hello from Oregon. Gary, good to see you. How are you doing, Gary? Let's see if I can give you guys a moderator. Alright, there we go. It should have worked. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm great. I am awesome. I'm just making a little froggy carving here. Just started them a couple days ago from a solid piece, so I've just been carving them down and trying to get his legs shaped and my little frog on the log. Happy hump day. Pretty good, thank you. Good, I'm glad to hear that, Gary. I heard something in the creek. Do you have a channel here on YouTube, Gary? Michelle, mega love shout out, sis. How you doing? Good night. Alright, thank you. Thanks for stopping in, Michelle. Sleep well, my friend. What are you getting into today, musical? Are you at work? My wife loves frogs. Her name is Laura, and she can hear you. No, I don't. Waiting on my king cab to get here Friday, and I'm excited. Oh, well, hi, wife. Look at my little froggy I'm working on. I've never even drawn a frog before, so it's my first time carving in stone, too. And a king cab, man, that's nice. I would be excited too. Yeah, just here at work. Well, thank you. I appreciate you for taking the time to stop in, say hi. I know if I see you on, if I'm on, I'll drop in for sure. Or I'll try and catch a replay in the morning with my coffee. Yeah, this little frog guy had a fellow creator that asked for a frog. And so I tried Jasper first, and it was just way too hard. I figured it would be, so I have this. It's kind of marble looking, and it's a mixture of quartz, calcite, and I think there might be a little bit of barite in there too. But I chose it because it's, a little softer to work, but it had this, the crystals on it, so I figured it would give it a nice effect with the black and white. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot you like quartz. I'm musical. I need to send you some. I got a bunch of quartz. I was just thinking about you the other day too. I found a awesome piece of driftwood that would make an awesome slingshot. Matter of fact, I got it right here. 1 second. Let me grab it. Now, granted, I don't know the first thing about a slingshot, but when I saw it, I thought of you, and it's what it made me think of. I think you would probably have to put a handle because there's not very much there, or cut it down, or however you guys do that. I'm not sure, but I just thought it was a beautiful piece of driftwood. Oh yeah, it could be a double hitter pipe. That'd be cool. I just love this driftwood that I find here. Have a good day. I've got some chores and I'll be back if you're still on. Alright, thank you, Sue. Don't do too much adult stuff today. It's bad for your health. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. Well, hopefully you'll be able to share your king tag once it arrives, Gary. That'd be awesome to be able to see that. I know you're going to be doing some work, having fun. Trying to get some more pulled out from the side here in between the legs. I hit a lot of the quartz right here, so it was giving me a hard time, and it's still, slow to take off. But right here, I'm getting some more of the calcite type material, and it's a little easier to work. I could take out the material a lot quicker if I was a little more aggressive with it, but I'm trying to go slow because of the calcite. I had a breakout real early on. It was almost detrimental. Like, I almost broke down crying. It was that bad. I sat here with my head in my hands like this for about 5 minutes and took a few deep breaths, and I was like, well, I just gotta fix it. It was fix it or start over. You're not working on 72 hours on a project. You really don't want to start over. Like the second that it happened, of course, I yelled out a few choice words. My husband heard me in the house. He said it broke, didn't it? He already knew what happened. Just from, I guess, whatever it was I said. I know it wasn't pleasant. Wouldn't have been so bad if it was just a piece I was doing for myself, but for a custom piece for somebody else, I was just having a nervous breakdown. It was short-lived though, short-lived. And I can't ever seem to carve in one spot. Like, I know I need to work here, but then I keep jumping around everywhere. I'm dipping it in water off screen if you guys are wondering what I'm doing there. To keep my bit and the rocks cool. Yeah, I got rocks and I'm ready to go. Lots of beach rocks on the coast. Heck yeah, I bet. I've got a wet saw. And I've got it's not a real flat lap, it's a grinder, but I use it like a flat lap. Works great with the diamond pads. I just started rockhounding and started my YouTube all 1 year ago, almost exactly 1 year ago. So I'm still pretty new. Oregon, yeah, you guys got some nice rocks. Well, maybe even if you don't have the channel, you could always video it and share it. I would love to see it. It's always fun to see somebody get a new toy. Well, I use that term loosely because it's not really a toy. It's a great piece of equipment, but I just got these new tips from a friend and fellow creator. He sent me. I had some of the, the smaller pack like this, but just like the little basic pack. And then I had one of those little, real common 20-pack ones. But he sent me 3 of these that have got the more detailed tips to them, and they work great. I have been putting them to use. I've been carving some bone. I've been carving some wood. I've been started this rock. My wet saw actually works really good for cutting the bones too. So does the Dremel, using that not the cut-off wheel, not the plastic kind of one, but the metal one. It works pretty good cutting through it. I love my Dremel. I use it every day. Imagine walking the beach with 4 pockets full of rocks and having a mile to go back down the beach to the car. Yeah, I don't think I could imagine that, because I'd have a backpack, and the backpack would be full, and my 4 pockets would be full. Hobo, good to see you. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I have the creek right here, Gary. It's about 10 feet behind me, so I know all about full pockets. I can't go down there without bringing a pocket full of rocks back. It doesn't matter. But I have a lot of property here, so I put them in my rock gardens. Yeah. What are you getting in today, Hobo? I know you're like me. I'm sure you're working on something. I made a few wind chimes and got to do some wood carving on the Dremel. I'm falling behind because of this stuff, but trying to catch up. Oh, cool. I was just thinking about doing some chimes, some wind chimes. I always have about, I don't know, 100 different projects going at once, and they never seem to get finished. I mean, I'm working at it every day. Even if I don't video it or go live, I'm still out here doing it. Still learning to try and carve and talk at the same time, because I get so immersed in it. I enjoy it. It's very therapeutic for me. Oh, either that or on the saw, if I'm cutting rocks, anything, I love it. I've got lots and lots of projects not finished. Oh yeah, making wind chimes is my favorite. I'm just trying to get caught up for Mother's Day, but I don't think I might get it all. The order's done. Oh yeah, I forgot Mother's Day was coming up. Oh, there's another project. Oh, that's right. Is that what you were talking about using quartz for? For the wind chimes, or was it for something else? you on the TV in the background, but I got to get back to work and stay blessed, little sister. Thank you, Hobo. I appreciate you. Don't work too hard. I'm definitely blessed. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a skunk neck because it's black and white. When I first started the frog, I was like, oh man, that would make a perfect skunk. It'd be really cute. I was even thinking about maybe doing another frog too, but doing a different position, not the sitting frog like this, but maybe like the sitting upright where you can see the legs and all the toes and that type, more whimsical. Got a bunch of animals that I drew up for patterns to use for wood. I don't know if I could really use them, the patterns that are made for wood on a rock, but I can use them as a something to look at, I guess, to go by. A reference. I think if I'm going to do some more animals in stone, I need to invest in some soapstone. Like I said, this is day 4 on this one, and I put in a minimum of 8 hours each day, so it's not a quick project, that's for sure. Fun. Definitely enjoying it. It's always fun trying new things for me. I'm not sure what to do with these natural inclusions here, the bugs. Originally, my thought was to leave it because frogs are, you know, bumpy and warty, and there's some little natural bugs back here in the crystal. And I kind of was thinking, oh, you know, give it character, but I don't know, I'm kind of second thinking it now that I've started it, with the rest of it being smooth. What do you guys think? Gotta go. Stay dry and warm. It's raining here. Catch you next time. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you, Mrs. Gary. Enjoy your king cab, and if you do share it, I'll be looking forward to seeing it. I know you're gonna have a blast. A little more pulled out of the side there. Like I said, I'm just going slow at it because I really don't want to have any more breakage. There's still probably about a little over halfway now with pulling it out on this side. So I'm going to make it, similar to this, about that deep. And I think I got to bring his front arm down a little more too. It's a little too big. Like I said, I'm still debating on the natural bug there. So I did plan on polishing this after I was done carving it. I won't be able to get the whole figure to a mirror shine, but I wanted to at least put a small polish over the whole thing using the Dremel. The Wild Huckleberry, good to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you. Colleen, good to see you. I was just thinking about you this morning. I saw where it was, I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago where you were live, and I was like, I never get to make it to her lives. But I do try and catch the replays. Not all of them, but I do try and, once a week, every other week, try and stop in and at least catch one. I'll usually play, start the playlist and let it play with my coffee. Lisa, good to see you. How are you? Grabbing a break and had to check in. Totally understand. Hi, Colleen. Just working on my little froggy here. I started with the full one like this and just started working it down so that it would be one solid piece. I didn't want two pieces, so I've got my little log there for the frog on the log. And I'm just working on this side, bringing this part out. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Doing good here. Starting tomorrow, the next 3 days will be about the Central Homestead Conference. Oh, yeah, I remember you were talking about that. I really should share more of the homesteading stuff here on my channel. I just really haven't been doing it because I've been so busy. We practice, we try and homestead, but we also practice tiny living too. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I've never even drawn a frog ever in my life. My husband and I were talking about it. I was like, I don't even remember drawing one as a kid. So this is a first for me, doing a frog, and it's also a first carving in stone. I've never done a stone carving. I've done wood and the bone and stuff like that, but not stone. You got skills. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think so, but it's fun to do. Making a mess here. Oh, you want to see? Look, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Saturday, I have the Just Around the Bend premiere that I do every week, the series. Here's one of the rocks that I found. Cut it open because I was dying to see what was inside. Isn't that beautiful? It's overcast here. I won't be able to see very much. So beautiful. Thank you, Colleen. I love it. I couldn't wait to cut it open. I was so excited. I just had to go ahead and cut it. What you been up to, Colleen? Yeah, I just wanted to jump on and try and get the live in and see how everybody was doing and catch up. It's been raining on and off all week, and we got another 2 or 3 days of rain that it's calling for. Although the sun was just out a little while ago. I think it might actually blow by us. Yeah, I gotta bring that arm down a little bit. Babysitting the grandkids. They're wearing me out, I bet. I want you to get some rocks to cut. I don't cut them, but I know some of them are bound to be beauties. Yeah, sure. We need rain down here, but nothing so far. Yeah, it's rained, but it hasn't been enough to really do much. Like, yeah, I can't even really tell a difference in the creek. And I still have to water my plants. Yeah, I'll be happy to cut some rocks for you, Lisa. Just let me know. Matter of fact, I need to go look and get a new blade too. I've been putting it off and putting it off, but I have some. Look at this. Holy cow. This is the most amazing agatized wood I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I don't have a flashlight out here. Isn't that beautiful? This is one of the pieces that I'd gotten from Alabama in the package that he sent. You could see the actual growth rings in this one. If the sun was out, you guys would be able to see into it a little better. So pretty. But yeah, I've been putting off cutting it because, I mean, I could cut it with my blade, but I'd rather use a brand new sharp one so that I know that I'm not going to risk breaking it more. Versus with a dull blade, it, ups your chances of it breaking. It's raining here in Oregon. No, it's raining there. I can't believe it, Colleen. I think you're lying. It never rains in Oregon. I don't know how you guys do it with that much rain. My grandkids were here earlier. Oh, I'm so jealous. I wish my grandkids were here. Oh my God, on that white beauty on the other side. I'll connect with you on one of my grandson's delivery trips to Alma and get them to you. Okay, that sounds great, Lisa. I was going to go live, but after the babysitting, and then I thought, I don't think so. Never. Alright, they wear you out. They really do. So they're a lot of fun, but they will wear you out. And plus, I don't know. I'm sure you guys are the same. You always go above and beyond and extra for the grandkids, We want ice cream. Okay, here's a homemade cherry sundae fudge brownie ice cream with whipped cream cherries. You just don't. You gotta be extra for them. Absolutely. Yeah. My grandkids are closer to Lisa. They're in Oklahoma. Well, yeah, it's Oklahoma. Roland. Yeah, Roland's in Oklahoma. I was just right there, right on the Arkansas line, but I'm pretty sure it's Oklahoma. My grandhug hugs me until I fell over and put a knot on my head and bruised me up. Oh my goodness. Talk about some love. That's an awesome story to have. And then when they get like 16 or 18, you could tell it to them, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, ugh." He's nonverbal autistic and didn't realize it when he was doing it. Yeah, well, I figured he didn't mean to do it, but oh, he was just trying to give his what do you go by? Grandma, Mimi, you know, some love. He was probably thinking the harder he squeezed, the more he loved you. Giving some loves. Yeah, you should carve more. That frog is so cool. AF. Oh, okay, I was trying to read it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I have been. I've been doing a lot more actually. I just haven't shared a lot. Like I just started sharing it on the channel. Here's the jawbone that I did. This was the first jawbone, so it was just a practice one. It was more, just a test to see how deep and, what tips I need to use, stuff like that. It was just one of the broken ones. But I have a bunch more that I'm actually going to carve. And the ribs turn out really nice when you do them. Did like a native type motif on it. Thinking about taking some of the ribs like this, carving them, and then adding I've got some really, really cool feathers. Like this is just a little one that I found, but I've got some nice, I think they're like hawk or owl or something, nice big feathers. And I've got the teeth. I've been working on those right last few days, cleaning them up and make something all together with the bone and the, I don't know, just incorporating all the different elements and putting it all together. That is fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love those patterns too. Yeah, I really love native stuff. I don't know if you guys can see these that I have sitting here. I found these. I have a couple other ones, but I found these at the creek. Till Saturday, if you see the video, you'll see it. See how beautiful straight it is. I'm going to carve that for a walking stick. And I have this one I love, and I'm going to leave it like that. That the beaver, I want to leave that natural chewed look on there. And then the top here where it kind of slides off, you put like a, I don't know, wood spirit or something in there. I'm not sure yet. And then I've got a couple that are wider, bigger around. I'm going to make some totems with animals. Come back here. I started some relief carving. Because I've done regular wood carving, but this relief style carving is new. I just started this. Like this one. Get it wet so you can see it better. This style of carving is new to me. I hadn't done this relief style carving. And so I tried it, and I really like it. Yeah, it's really not much light. But it's really a lot of fun. I enjoy doing it. Plus I love horses. I'm trying to make up a few pieces and get them done up for the festival because the Turkey Track, the music festival will be here. Starts, let's see, what is this, April? Not next month, the following month, I think. In June, excuse me, June. So I want to try and get some, I've got a whole shelf full of rocks ready. But I'm trying to get some pieces, some of the carved pieces ready and try and sell them at the festival. I agree, you're good at carving stuff. Oh, thank you, Huckleberry, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, leave the beaver markings. It'd be way too unique too. Yeah, I think it gives it a really good, just natural patina. Wow, that horse carving is gorgeous. Thank you. She has talents in everything. Not really, but thank you. I appreciate that. It's kind of you. Yeah, right there, the field right there, behind the tree and the ladder. It'll all be filled with RVs and campers and everybody coming in for the music festival. So I'm going to set up a booth out here. I did last year, but because it's that time of year, it rained for like 3 days straight. And I had like 5 people come just because they didn't want to get out in the rain. I want to try and add some more things to my store too. I did it on Facebook. You know, you can get a little storefront on your Facebook business page or whatever. And I think I put like 2 crystals on there. And I hadn't added anything else yet, but I need to one of these days just catalog everything and take pictures and add it on there. I just keep putting it off because it's so time consuming. Oh, it's on the mulberry. Mm, I don't know what you mean by that. Mulberry. The festival. It's the Turkey Track Bluegrass Festival. It's literally right there in that open field is where they have the festival. There's a festival up here near Mulberry River in the spring. Oh, okay, gotcha. Mm. Well, if I could drive, I would definitely be going to festival, you know, within a certain radius. I just don't drive anymore. And the risk doesn't outweigh the reward. Because honestly, the first time I got pulled over, didn't know my license was suspended. I thought you would get something in the mail. I never got anything I didn't know. So I got a ticket and it looks bad. So now if you get another one doing the same thing, that's going to look really bad. Yeah, the festival's right here. I could throw a stone and hit it. And they have bluegrass and country music, folk music, gospel. They do. It's all clean, you know, family fun. And there's my husband said the one band was Spring Street. I don't know who that is. And Ricky Skaggs, I do know who that is. And then there's some other gospel groups that'll travel and come sing. And a lot of the people in their RVs will set up over there, and they all sit around the campfire and pick, you know, and play music. My husband and I sit out here when it's here and listen to it. a lot of fun. I know when they cook that whole hog over there, it smells good. I keep saying I'm going to go over there and get some, and I never do. Wanting some barbecue. It's that time of year. My husband was burning some wood yesterday, and I thought he'd lit the barbecue grill. I was all excited. Free admission. Yep, exactly. Like last year, the music gets so loud. I mean, it's not annoying loud, but it's loud enough to where last year I was right here recording, and you can hear it in my videos. I like it. We always meet really interesting people that travel from all over the state to come to it. One couple, they made moonshine. That's what they did for a living, actually made moonshine. And another, there was some real higher up people too, like different attorneys and doctors and real nice people with their families, grandkids and stuff that would come over and say hi. And it's not like when I say music festival, I often think of like a Ozzy music festival or AC/DC and everybody yeah, all crazy kind. Not that kind of music festival. No mosh pit. Nothing against it. I went to them. I'm not saying that. It's just not that type of festival. Went and saw Leonard Skinner one year at a festival. It was the best concert ever. I can't wait to see the final results of the fog, but I get back to work before the boss show. All right, Lisa, thank you. I appreciate you. Don't work too hard. Tell your boss you need a raise. I take this front leg down on this side. He looks like he's got bulldog arms. Big old muffled up rug. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, exactly. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Share Bear. Don't work too hard. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I really enjoy doing this. It's just so relaxing to me. Like I could fall asleep standing here doing it. Not that I'm tired, it's just relaxing. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna go fill up my drink. Grab some more tools over here. There's the little tea light that I was talking about earlier. It's one of the... See how it flickers like a real light? I think it's got a... That one's like slower and, you know, not as bright. It's got two settings. And then I think one of those, when you click it over, it stays solid instead of twinkles. Uh-oh. I forgot I grabbed the wrong one. This one's glitchy. You like turn it on and it doesn't want to go off for some reason. It's weird. Bought a pack of them. Like 4 in it, I think. Oh well. I guess we'll carve by candlelight. Hey, that's got a good ring to it. Maybe I'm onto something. So I'm going to take... Here's the piece of driftwood I found. Really natural, pretty break like this. So I cut it off flat for my shelf. And to show the beautiful wood grain right there. And I'm going to inlay the candle so that it sits, you know, kind of down in there. And then you would mount it to the wall flat like this. So I was grabbing the drill and the bit and stuff more. My new hobby, good to see you. Rabbit. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me. Let me go grab that other one. Forgot I'm over there looking for them in the house. They're over here. I put them in here. Yeah, that's a good one. Hello from Alabama. Strangely, I couldn't chat, and it said that chat was off. Reset YouTube. Huh, that's strange. How are you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Alright, let's see if I can get this chuck off here. Got my little mini polishing pad on there still from last time. Oh no, my battery's already at 30%. Ugh. I wonder why it won't charge at all out here. Let me see if it does any better in this plug. Try this. If it works better. Nice, you rock. Thank you. Working on it. Working on the frog. Yeah. Background. Are you making chicken? That's all in. Shallower than I thought. Now, if I can do this without breaking it. Put it over here in my vise. Lane installed a vise over here at the end for me. It would help if I turned it right. baby. Will you come look at this when you get a second? Oh, maybe it was working and I didn't realize it. Alright, now what the heck is going on here? There we go. Never mind, I got it. Just stuck or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to reach that. I'm too short. I'm gonna have to stand on the stool to do it. Yeah, it could be an epic fail. I was just showing off your, well, it's my rock now, but the material that you found, this one, I started sanding it the other day and I started shaping it a little bit. I don't want to pull all the white out off the top. I want to leave just a little bit. And I think, ugh, my hands are dirty. He's making my rock all dirty. I want to cut it. I cut this side flat, right there. I want to cut it straight down the middle like this, in half, and make it like a clamshell. I think it would be pretty, but I'm going to wait. I don't want to try and do it with that blade because it's been, for some reason, it's been like catching and like kicking back on me really bad lately. I don't know if I bent it by accident or what, but I don't want to chance trying to cut it and shatter this end down here where it's a little bit thinner. I'm going to start on this end and then cut it that way. And I'll be going with the wood grain that way too. And then if all works out, it'll be a little clamshell. I was thinking pulling it out at the bottom to where it's like a little jewelry dish, or like something you put on the counter and you take your rings off, you set it in there while you're washing your hands or cooking, stuff like that. That was my thought. So it's like what I'm bouncing around in my head so far. But that's subject to change because my brain's all over the place. Alright. I've got to put this over here. Oh. Didn't lose you, okay. I love this little fold-up stool. Just like collapses. The side of it claps down and it folds up real thin. I use it every day because I'm so short. And I'm cutting my rocks and stuff over here. Okay. Trace my circle. Getting ahead of myself. I made my shelf a little too big. Excuse me. Alright, see. Here's center. I'll probably use that drill right here and start it, and I'll probably finish it with my Dremel. Oh, yeah. Arms feel like they're going to fall. I'm not short enough to be able to put any, like I'm pushing on it, but I'm up too high to be able to put any upper body strength in it. Still got a half inch to go. Alright, so here's what I'm trying to do. I'm standing on the stool to be able to reach, because right here, the vise is, this is at my armpit level right here. So I'm standing on the stool up here, trying to push it down the hole. Problem is, it's not tall enough, even with the stool, to be able to push down and get any, put weight, put any oomph behind it. So I just wanted to just sit there and burn the wood instead of actually getting a hole through it. So I might have to use my Dremel. Oh, I'm going to try it one more time. Let's see. I was going to push a little bit more that time. I think I got it that time. A little bit more. Perfect. The charger plugged in, but it's there. I got my hole in there at the right depth that I need it. Now I just need it to cord all the way. You can see my outline of the circle. Oh, yeah. That size. I'm going to use my Dremel to do the rest of it because I'm trying to reach up there like with my arms like this at an angle and push down way up over my head. It's not working for me. fact, I got a chisel right here. Get it out. Let's use my wood chip. I'm looking at the keyless chucks from our drum ball. See if I can change mine over to a keyless chuck. Instead of having to change them out like that all the time. Let's use this one. Use the big barrel wood chip. I was turning it to the left like a doofus. Rock for brains. Got my stool over here. You guys want to see something funny? They're still in my bucket. Look at them. One takes it that way, then the other one grabs it and then takes it back that way. That's hilarious. Where you going, my bucket? I made my stop line, my outer ring, and now I'm just making some, I don't know what they're called. You make it a cut like this, and I could take my chisel and hit it down in there, and it'll take it out in little chunks. I'm sure there's a name for it. I don't know what it is. Wedging it out or something. I might have to put it back in the vise to do this. Let's see. Stuck it in there too far. Alright, one more here. probably could be a little more aggressive with it, but I really want the inlay to be, well, perfect, but, you know, I want it to be flush and fit in there just right. I wonder if I should make it bigger in case they want to use a different candle. No, I'll just make it that size. My belly's coming in use for once. You guys see that? I have it pushed up against the table with my stomach all over the place. Back to the camera. Finally good for something. Other than keeping me warm. Right, I got a hole in some wood. pencil outline just to be safe. I always go on the inside. I can always take off more. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. Not working too hard. That's what I was worried about. Look at that. I got too close to the edge and ripped it out. Yeah, I got it there. I just got to hollow it out a little bit further down in here and make it a little bit smaller so it sits down in there further. Make it smaller. I meant make it bigger. Make the smaller area bigger is what I meant to say. Starting to spill sprinkles. Big freaking got to bring it down right there, and I'm so worried if I touch it, it's going to break out more. Guess I could make it wider that way. Move it. And my circle's going to be all messed up. Ugh. almost there. I wonder if I should leave it up a little bit like that. I was going to sink it all the way flush with this, but now that I see it in there, I don't know that I want to. I think I like it like that. What do you guys think? I'm gonna let that cool off for a minute. It's getting a little hot. Happy, good to see you. How you? Alright, so move the cord out of the way. Oh, it's getting dark. I got it lit up. Do you think I should leave it like that, where the white sticks up a little bit, or should I sink it flush with the rock? I mean, with the wood. Rufus, good to see you. How you doing? I said originally I had planned to make the top of the candle level with the wood, you know, like that. Completely countersink it flush. But now that I have it in there and I see it, how it looks, I kind of doing good. Did a little chainsaw carving and had issues with the saw, but otherwise good. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I don't have a full-size chainsaw, but I've thought about trying to do some with my husband's skill saw and stuff like that. I thought about getting one of those little craft chainsaws that I see them advertising. You know, they're like that big, but I'm worried I'm just going to break it. I feel like it's not tough enough and I would just break it. I think I made my cut a little straight. I mean crooked. So it's supposed to hang on the wall flat like this. So you'd be looking at it from this direction. I'm going to shave a little bit off right here. Still, it's still sitting a little bit high right there. That'll look really good. The wood is unique. Yeah, thank you. It's some drift that I found. And I wanted to do it that way so you get the pretty effect of the wood grain on the top. And this kind of has like a wooden waterfall effect. Although I gotta wait over these walking sticks. I found this one yesterday. It's so nice and straight. Look at that. And it's got a perfect end here. I'm gonna carve something. I just don't know what yet. I've got this small one, and then I've got another bigger one. I love these beaver sticks where they chew it off. They'll leave their little teeth marks in it. Gives it some cool patina, I think. But this stuff, I don't know what type of wood it is, but I find it with all these little knots. I got one piece that I've made into, I need to use it. It's got all holes to put my tips in. Instead of trying to dig them out of the little plastic container, it's like a little tool caddy. But I love this stuff with all those knots and stuff in it. Hey, Alabama, great idea. Thank you. Yeah, I like carving them. I have a few unfinished sticks and hopefully get back to them. Yeah, I haven't done a walking stick yet. Because I found this, I've got two over there that that I had previously found. I just hadn't started them yet. So one's got this really cool end. It already looks like an animal on there. So I've been batting around in my head what I want to, if I want to try and leave it like that or put a little detail into it so it brings out the animal look. This one is more like a withered staff because it's straight here. It's got the bend here. But check out the cool little animal that's already naturally on it. Snake or otter. Something, I don't know. So I like the little, the twist and stuff in it. So I've just been thinking like how I could do it and leave that animal shape naturally. It's even got a little spot for an eye. Think if it were a snake or, whatever. See a natural little groove in it like an eye. Make a wooden bird and set it on this side. Make that one a snake maybe. A lot of people can just grab a piece and then make something. Me, I have to think about it, and it takes time for me to figure out what I'm going to do. My husband's like that. He can just pick up anything and make it into art. Thank you, Alabama. I appreciate it. I've got one walking stick, and I found it about 5 miles from you in Arkansas. I got it out of a beaver dam. That's crazy. It looks like a snake bird that dives for fish. Yeah. It's like I said, it's definitely unique with that natural animal look already. So I don't want to, well, damn, I think I hit my chisel a little too hard. This part went into here. You see how long it's supposed to be? I looked down, I was like, what the heck? Did I break it? And I must have hit it too hard and it went into itself. They were just some little, cheaper ones to see if I wanted to use them, to carve with them. Because it's a lot harder to carve with these than it is with a Dremel. The hand-eye coordination just to do this right here with two tools at one time is hard. Your walking stick. Oh, it looks, okay, that one looks like a bird. that dives under for fish. Gotcha. Yeah, it's cool looking. I just don't know. I want to do something with it. And then I thought, you just leave it natural and clean it up and add a few lines here and there. Not actually mess with the shape of it. Leave it natural, but maybe a little bit of detail in the eye and drop a quartz in there or something. I don't know. Not much. It doesn't need. It just needs a little bit of something. I'd have to clean up the cane part base, the stick. Just clean up a little bit too. Maddie, good to see you. How are you? That warm weather really has everything really green there. It's still getting cold here at night. The grass isn't even growing. Really? Yeah, it's super green here. How you doing today, Maddie? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I was working on my little froggy, but I was just taking a break from it and then working on this piece. This piece is going to be a gift. It's going to the same place, so figured I'd work on it a little bit. Sitting in bed with my mom eating ice cream. Oh, doing well. Yeah, I was just going to ask you how the funeral, how it went. So we're just spending time with the family. Well, it's good. I'm glad you're able to, take the time and spend with them and stuff. I'm sorry to hear about your loss. Love bugs. My battery is at 12%, guys. So if it just cuts off, just know that I didn't just cut you off. It's because for some reason with this tablet, the battery will not charge when I'm using it, or it just doesn't get enough charge while I'm live, or something's happening. I don't know, but I can't keep it charged. So if it cuts out, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys, and I hope everybody has a good rest of the week. I can confess I ate 2 big plates of Spanish rice. Oh, that sounds good. Telephone bugs, they call each other and hang up. Or just coming out like the beginning of spring. Oh, okay. I told her I need to pack her in my bag. Yeah, it sucks when you can't, spend as much time with your family as you want to. Mine are only a couple hours away, and I don't get to see them as often as I would like. Do not miss this Saturday's premiere, guys, if you have time, because the ending is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And it does come with a warning. There's a viewer advisory before it plays. Just give you a heads up. We'll be on the way back to Tennessee Friday morning and arrive Saturday morning. Oh, that's not too bad. It sucks that you're going for that reason, but road trips are always you know, usually fun. Maybe not for you guys right now, but you get to spend time with your direct family in the car. I'll have to watch it after they barely have signal. And oh, okay. So we won't be live until Sunday. Okay. I will definitely try to make it. I'm bad about catching lives when they're live, unless I'm, you know, because I don't get notifications out here, unless I'm only when I'm inside. But when I see you guys on, I'll definitely come in. Where did I put my other tip? Oh, over here. Keeps looking like it's gonna rain, and then the sun tries to come back out, and then it gets dark again. Washing dishes, background. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Oh, are you talking to Happy? Thank you, Loving Life. Thank you, my new hobby. I appreciate you guys. Man, look, I didn't even get anything done today. There's the pencil I was looking for earlier. I got sprinkles starting. I'm just putting this stuff. I gotta put my other camera up too before it gets wet. Oh, now you're taking my other bucket? You little sucker. Now they're trying to steal my other bucket. You guys can play with that. Right under my feet. You play with that bucket. Quit taking my other buckets everywhere. Little thieves running off with my stuff. Smash them likes, y'all. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. Oh, come back here. It's not, I thought it was the cord originally. And I tried a different cord, and that didn't work. And then I thought it was the little black box that you plug the USB in cord. Try a different one of those, and it doesn't work. And it does the same thing if I do a sleep live at night. It'll last for a couple hours and then die. So frustrating. But I hope everybody has a great week.